Hey, happy Thursday. It's me, Queen V. I'll be right back. We're talking about needed pressures again. So stay tuned. Hey, happy Thursday. It's me, Queen V. I am so excited to be here, and we're talking about needed pressures again. And some of you may not have listened to the video from last week, but I was talking about there are two types of pressures. You have the good pressure, which a lot of us don't realize is good pressure until we look back. We just see it as a problem that we want to get out of quickly. There's the bad pressure where we are pressured by others to maybe do something wrong. It could be a pressure or a lust coming from on the inside, and we're enticed. Like James chapter 1 verse 13 or verse 14, it says, "But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed." And so sometimes the pressure can be not the peer pressure, but it can be some pressure that we have on the inside that is causing us to want to do those things that we know we shouldn't do. But we're still talking about the needed pressures. Those things, the trying of our faith. The trying of our faith works patience. And the word says, "Let patience have her perfect work," so we can be perfect and entire, wanting or lacking nothing. And so if we want to lack nothing in life, then we have to we have to count all the trials that we go through as joy. And because we know that our faith is being tried, and we know that once that patience is worked in us, then we are going to be perfect, we're going to be mature, and we're going to have everything that we want and desire. And so we're not going to be lacking anything. Nothing. We'll be whole. And so it's an obstacle sometimes, it seems like, to get there, because a lot of times we want to take that shortcut. Say, "Lord, get me out of here right now." And that does not always work, because in the process of you going through and going to the other side, God is peeling some layers off. Not only is he peeling layers off of you and renewing your mind, but he's moving some people out of your life that don't need to be in your life when you go to the next level. See that movie Acrimony? That's a good movie by Tyler Perry. If you have never seen that, sometimes we don't understand what God is doing, and we may feel hurt. We may have been hurt in different areas, whether it's church hurt, your family hurt, and a lot of times that hurt that hurts us the most is from those people that are closest to us. It could be some church family. It could be, our immediate family. It could be our blood family, or a boyfriend, a girlfriend, wife, husband, wife. And a lot of times those things, and we wonder why we're pulled away from them for a time period. Sometimes we're pulled away forever. Sometimes it's just for a short amount of time, so we can step back and reevaluate who we are and what's really going on. And sometimes we don't even know that until after the fact. And so we just have to learn to trust God in all of these situations, because he's working it out. He's already worked it out, as a matter of fact. But look at Hebrews chapter 10 verse 36. It says, for you, it says ye, but I say you. "For you have need of patience, that after you have done the will of God, you might receive the promise." So if we want to receive the promise, we got to be able to have patience, to be able to go through and not be trying to shortchange ourselves, not trying to take shortcuts. Sometimes, a lot of times, the short route is not the easiest route. Sometimes we think it's gonna be easy. Have you ever tried to take a shortcut and wind up experiencing so many problems, getting off on the wrong street, off on the wrong road, and seeing a roadblock? And if you just had stayed on course, and went the longer way, you would have had a clear route. But we decided to try to take the shortcut, and the shortcut wound up being longer than the long way. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? You know, you have to laugh at yourself sometimes, because we go through these things and it's not funny at first, but when you think about it, you're like, okay, Lord, you have a sense of humor. You have a sense of humor. But anyway, a lot of times we don't understand what God is doing, and He's teaching us and training us. Like if you go to the gym and you start working out, and you can do the same exercise every day with no resistance, and especially if you're trying to build muscle, you can be doing this same exercise, never increase the repetitions, never increase the weights, and never exercise until you like feel that pain and that burning. Then you know your workouts are not going to be effective. And so a lot of times, if we don't go through things where, you know, we can feel, we know that we're going through this situation, if we try to get out of it too fast, it's like ending the workout or not doing the workout correctly. So we're not going to see any results, or not the results that we should be seeing, and it's going to take a long time. You know, if you want to build muscle, you got to increase the weight, increase the reps, if you want to see some muscle. But if you want to see them faster, but if you want to if you want to, you know, keep lollygagging and skipping and not going to the gym and all of that, then it's going to take you a very long time to see the results. It's just like trying to take a shortcut and getting lost. And so, another example, you know, I saw a movie, and a lot of us probably saw that movie called The Karate Kid, when Mr. Miyagi was teaching Daniel how to wax on and wax off, and Daniel was like, how in the world is this going to help me? You know, I came to learn karate. I didn't come to wax no car. But, you know, that was, you know, Mr. Miyagi was just showing him some basic principles. I guess those are basic, you know, I don't know karate or anything like that. But, you know, when he kept doing that wax on, wax off, it seemed so mundane. Like, okay, why am I doing this? Wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off. But then when he got ready to fight, he found out that he had learned some moves that he needed to have. And so, you know, a lot of times God is taking us through some places we might not understand why He's doing it this way or why He's doing it that way, and why is this happening to me, and why is this taking so long. He's training you, and some layers are being peeled off. Some people are being moved out of your lives. He's setting up some circumstances, and this person got to be in the right place, that person got to be in the right place, and then it comes together. But that's all I have for today. All right, and God bless you. Remember to like, subscribe, share, comment below. You can send me an email at sheisvic@gmail.com. And God bless you. Y'all have a good rest of your week. We're gonna continue this next week because it took me so long. You know, I was you know, going over these things and looking, and things kept coming to me. And so we're gonna continue this next week. God bless you. Love you.